Hey, well,
Welcome
with
back to
Three
Three
Creeps
Creeps.
podcast. Yeah.
Okay, I'm Vumo, the guy who
And
wasn't
I'm
in the last
Unicorn
episode.
Powers 42. And our special guest today, we've got super cool and awesome Supoz.
I appreciate it. This is my lifelong dream. It's dying fantasy coming true right now.
Oh, wonderful.
Who wouldn't want to be on the Three Creeps podcast?
Honestly.
You know, that's what I was thinking the same thing as well. Like you got the number one YouTuber on YouTube right now, Supoz, ranking in with 10,000 subscribers. It's good shit. It's good shit.
Yeah, totally.
You got Lupus coming in with 50 subs, no videos.
Mate, tweet out the stream. You got 0 viewers.
Oh, you haven't tweet. You haven't tweet. Oh, that's great, man. Nobody watches this when it's not live. This is terrible.
Wait, do we have to
what?
something?
Is this live? This
Yes. We got one person.
The video's called Three Creeps featuring Chubs Go Vegan. Oh, you
Oh, shit.
So I just got a message from Futuristic Hub, and he doesn't want me to upload the video because apparently like sub boxes are broken or something. And I'm not I keep refreshing your guys's or my subscription feed, and I don't see your guys's thing come up.
Oh, no.
He subbed. That's nice.
That's weird. Oh, now I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Unicorn Powers. Hold on, let me see if it's on. Let me see if it actually is live.
It is. It shows up that...
So, if for you and the guy...
Hold on,
As in chat,
let's
you
not
wanna
talk
ask
about
questions.
anything just yet because there's not a lot of people in here.
Well, okay.
Let's just wait till the people start trickling in.
That's
Okay.
weird. Like, why is YouTube sub boxes
five.
not working?
Just go to my bio, click on Three Creeps, go to the YouTube channel, and then go to video.
Oh,
watching.
it's on Three Creeps. That's
You
why it's not popping
idiot.
up. Oh, that makes sense
You just
now.
think do you think we were just streaming off Denise?
No, we have our own
for
channel.
some reason I did.
You idiot.
She hasn't uploaded. She hasn't uploaded since the 500 sub special or whatever it was.
No, I haven't uploaded since my last freaking speed paint. Okay.
Are you gonna make another Elsa speed drawing, or
I
maybe
plan on
the,
redrawing that.
or maybe the My Little Pony speed drawing?
Yeah.
That was my favorite video.
Which one? I have like 3.
The
Suppose
21
live.
Pilots song challenge.
Okay, we can stop right
pretty
there.
good.
That's a fucking classic.
At least I have videos. Okay.
Oh, shots fired.
Shit,
maybe
right?
you would-
Whoever's
maybe
face
you would
she's
finish
talking
my
about.
well,
I
maybe
still
you should
don't-
finish my poses, Denise.
Oh.
I could actually upload.
Yeah, really, Dennis. I feel like you're shitting
Shut
on
up.
whoever is talking right now. I still don't. I can't remember the voices from each of you
Lears
guys.
is the cool British one. Vumo's
The British one is Lears. The American one is Vumo, and the girl is Unicorn Powers 42.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Have
I
you
got
tweeted
you.
out the
I'll try to
thing yet,
remember.
Supoz?
Okay, that's weird. Why is my video not uploading now? I feel like it fucked up, and I was just like, you know what? I'll hold this video back. I'm gonna come on the Three Creeps podcast.
The Three Creeps podcast. You make
I
the
feel
blowing up
like
podcast with 100 subs.
hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's definitely worth it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like, why didn't it show up in my subscription feeds? I'm sad.
Because you're not subscribed to the Three Creeps podcast, and that makes me sad.
That could be a reason. To be honest, that could be a reason. I guess I'll give it. I guess I'll subscribe.
How are you not subscribed?
Yes, we got Supoz.
Listen, Supoz,
Let
man.
me
We need
Yes.
viewers.
do what?
We need viewers.
What
Yeah.
do you want me to snap my fingers and?
No, I want you
clap
to
my
tweet it
hands?
out.
Yeah. Use your
Oh, I
use your
didn't-
magical YouTube magic and then get pirate. Oh.
what do I tweet out? I didn't even
The
tweet out
link.
my video yet.
I'm here for Willie. I don't know.
Just
see,
the
let's
link.
see.
I'm in this podcast. Ask us questions.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Using hashtag 3creeps.
See, I don't know who you guys think I am with just my miraculous, huge channel that's just gonna pour in all of the viewers and stuff like that at 10 o'clock at night. But I'll work my Supoz magic in a way. I hope. 3 creeps. Okay, 3 creeps. All right. Let's see. Let's tweet this out. What is this? Okay, so the first thing that pops up is 3 creeps featuring Chubbs Goes Vegan with special guest Supoz. What the shit? Are you guys trying to tell me?
Shit! I didn't change the.
I told you that, you dickhead.
Jesus! I didn't change the
Chubbs.
title.
Hey, I appreciate it, guys. It's been fun.
Are you implying that
I
Supoz?
didn't change the title. I didn't change the title.
Here's
You're
Chubbs.
implying that
coming in.
Supoz Chubbs for this. I get it. Chubbs now.
Hey, listen, I appreciate it, Denise, or whoever the fuck runs this podcast. I really do.
Vumo's driving force, I like to think.
It's okay. I just updated. It's okay.
Ask questions.
This is why you need to vocalize better,
Oh.
Lears. Okay.
It's
What?
You need to vocalize better. All right. It's not my
Wait.
fault.
What are you talking about?
You should have been like, the title's wrong.
No, I did. I said, I hope you realise it says Chubbs in the title.
When
you
did
just
you
laughed.
say that?
And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I did not hear you.
Jesus.
But still, hey, listen, Denise, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you get us mixed up. We are similar, a cat and shit pill, me and Chubbs, but it kind of gets to my heart a little bit. Thank you, appreciate
Shut
it.
up.
Similar, cat. Okay, I tweeted out. Hopefully, my magic. You know what?
Just get.
You know what, Denise
What?
and company.
If,
I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna
oh,
tweet out my
okay.
friend. I'm not even gonna tweet out my video yet. I'm just like I'm gonna tweet out this podcast. And you know what?
amazing.
My
Hey,
video's not even.
while you're on Twitter, you should follow at Vumo 16. It's great Twitter.
Shut up, Vumo.
Shut up.
Fucking desperate bastard.
I'm only at 211. Everybody's growing faster than me. I need a way to get.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I need to keep up. Freaking-
There we go. Everything's
There's Denise
tweeted
with like
now.
10 million followers.
Hooray!
Alright. We got some good topics, you guys. Don't worry. A lot of shit went down this week.
Yeah. This
Wait,
is-
so
yeah,
so you most definitely got the questions from the last time that we tweeted
Yes,
this out, right?
I'm looking at them right now. Do you want to answer some?
Hey. All right, sweet.
First question: what's it like being a condom?
Oh, that's you know what? I came into this podcast thinking, you know what? It's a bunch of friends. We're gonna ask honest questions, but respectfully, go fuck yourself, Denise.
no,
It
this is
wasn't
the Three
me.
Creeps- This
Oh.
is the Three Creeps podcast. We don't.
Oh, so you're not specifically asking that question. Somebody else did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay, fair
Chubbs.
enough.
Chubbs is in the
Oh,
chat.
okay. What's it like being a condom?
You're not.
I think.
So.
I think
I don't
I
know.
was-
I don't know how to go about asking that or answering that question really, because I'm not a fucking condom. First off,
I mean,
who the okay.
I'm pretty sure I was.
See, I've been called so many things, and I'm just like, it's 2016. Has nobody heard of a suppository? Has nobody ever had shitting problems?
Have you?
And I guess, and
I mean,
apparently,
I'm
no.
I'm
Well,
16. Not.
Well, okay, fair enough. Usually it's the elderly that know about these pills, but just, you know, let's just be fair to the suppository. Yes, I'm a suppository. I'm aware that I look like a condom, bullet, corn dog. I've heard it all.
Peanut Man.
and a peanut.
I was in your Q. You know, I was the one who said, "Why do you look so much like a condom or something?"
Oh, so you're the bastard who started it.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, you know what? I'll
Nice.
remember that. I'll remember that, Vumo.
Nice finally coming back to you. You see, everything works itself out.
All right,
Now-
let's
now-
see. What other questions we got
Now
here?
we're on a podcast together, being best of pals.
Hey, you know what?
Ooh,
This was destiny.
what? Yeah,
This was destiny.
it was meant to be.
Sinister Puppy on Twitter asked, "How many genders are there?"
How many
I
genders
read on
are
this.
there?
I read
Yeah.
on this one.
Um.
I read on this one website there was
Remember,
like
this is
46
an
or something.
honest podcast.
Okay. So seeing how this is your guys' podcast and not mine, I can't really get in trouble for saying stuff. It's your guys' shit. So I guess I'll just say, like, I don't really know how to answer that question when people are just like, more than one gender or whatnot. It's just like, if there's a fucking male, there's a female. Fucking men fuck people or each other, and then women fuck each other. Why does there have to be these more gender shit? I don't understand. I feel like it's just people striving for attention because they want to be outcasts and different and just how many dicks do you got? How many penises do you got? Or vaginas? Do you have them both? I don't fucking know. I don't keep track.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah, it never really made sense to me, really. I mean, if you were a guy, I mean, you can just be gay. I don't get why.
Let me ask you this, Vumo,
Have to,
since we started
I don't get why I
off
have to
really
change genders.
fucking good on the same terms.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many genders do you have?
Oh, jeez. There's. Fucking. Wait, are you asking me how many genders do I think there are? Or
No. How many do you have specifically?
What?
You yourself.
What?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're asking. If you're asking me how many genders I've identified as.
Listen, Vumo.
Isn't it just
Listen, Vumo.
one?
I may have worded that wrong, but listen. At first, do you have a penis or vagina so I can move on?
I have,
Ah.
I have a nice, big, long, hard, black.
Thank God you told me. I could sleep tonight.
Can you
But to
actually not
answer your
talk?
So
to answer
can
the
fit-
gender,
you can-
yeah, to answer the gender question, it's stupid. Just go fuck yourself, really. Honestly, whoever asked that question.
Punk Duck asks, Supoz,
All right,
how do you feel about
so,
tennis rackets?
Oh, that's a
Okay.
good one. Swaggy Daddy asked, when are you actually gonna get famous YouTubers on your podcast?
Oh.
Oh.
He's
I
fucking...
like that guy. Go fuck himself. But back to back to Ed. Ed is a good friend of mine. A lot of people may not understand the reference of what he's trying to say when he's just like, you know what? What's the what do you say again? How
How
do
do
I
you
like
feel
tennis or
about
something?
tennis
When are you actually gonna
rackets?
get it?
What?
See, how do I feel about tennis or tennis rackets?
Tennis rackets.
So basically, on my old channel, I was a little bit naive and immature. I was like maybe 16, and I used to do like these stupid videos, and I remember making fun of like people that game and stuff, and I got completely naked, but like blurred it out because I didn't give a shit, and not looking bad, it looks really stupid, but I don't know if it was Kanan, Sauron, or Punk Duck, but they screen capped the video or just got off my Facebook. I can't remember. But there just so happened to be like a tennis racket in the background, and they give me shit for it ever since. So, to answer his question, go fuck yourself, Punk Duck.
Oh god. And when are we gonna get good commentators on? Well, I mean, we had Bionic Pig, so
I appreciate your audience. I appreciate them.
They're great.
They seem like good people. They seem like bastards, really. I'm sorry if I am offending your audience, but
Don't worry. We all know this.
wild,
But we
wild
get whatever we can get on
Spartans.
this. We have
Hey, my friend Wild Spartans is here. Really?
No, he sent a question. He said, "Hey Supoz,
Oh.
hey Supoz, love the stuff, but why the fuck do you look like a condom?"
Oh, that's. Ooh. See, let's just.
I mean, have you never made the connection between your ABI and a suppository or a condom? I mean.
See, I don't know what kind of fucking condoms you guys use, but the ones I use are clear and really, really small. And
Yellow.
my API.
I've sent you. I can send you a picture of a yellow condom right now.
Oh,
I had
That's
this
not
in-
going to help my self-esteem, really. I still to this day, I'm just like, if I switch to a condom, nobody's gonna know that I was a suppository. So, in all fairness, to clear the whole condom, corn dog, bullet, or whatever the fuck anybody else says.
he actually fucking sent it on Skype. God damn it.
Let me see this.
For
Let me see
fuck's
this.
sake.
This should be good.
He has got a point, to be honest.
Oh, Vumo. Go
What?
fuck yourself. Basically, suppository, Supoz is my name. Abbreviated version of suppository with a Z.
Yeah.
Nobody really catches on to that, but that's the context of it. Pieces of shit.
Amazing.
So in retrospect, it's a shit pill who talks shit about other people, but nobody really catches on, really. Which sucks. Everybody's just like, oh, that's the condom, and I can make the references, but as I said, go fuck yourself.
Pretty much everything's can be a persona.
Oh damn! Somebody asked,
Have you
what?
seen like there's like
Wait, no, go.
or like have you seen there's like stick of deodorant, a toaster.
Oh yeah.
An ass pill.
Yeah, Deodorant Anthony is the dude's name, isn't it?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny how there's a stick of deodorant.
Yeah.
Then again,
Cyclonomic asked, "Is it hard or tiring to do the voice in your videos, or not really?"
It very much is, really. So basically, I'm gonna have to give up the Supoz voice, unfortunately, because if I want to talk for the rest of my life, I'm gonna have to give up the voice. It really does a number on my throat, and it just sounds really creepy. If like I go back and watch my videos, because that egotistical, but like I go back and watch my videos, and I'm just like, who the fuck sounds like this? Like it's funny, but just like I don't you know.
I mean,
it's not worth
honestly,
it, really.
it's kind of a good idea if you use a voice, because then later, if shit blows up in your face, you could say, "Oh, it was a character the whole time, you guys. It was a funny voice. It's a character." And just cop
Yeah,
out.
but I just feel like if I'm like
I want to
60,
know where you got the idea. I mean,
what I got the idea from.
A voice.
Oh, the voice. Okay, so here's a little background. So I don't. I'm not gonna tell people what I was doing that day, but I was a little out of my mind when I was just decided to just make this channel, and out of nowhere I was just like, suppository. What if I got a suppository character? So I looked it up. I put a face on a suppository pill. I randomly just got a paper background or whatever, and I was just like, I don't know where the Supoz voice came from, really. I just wanted I really don't know, to be honest. It just, like, that happened one time in a video, and I was just like, it kind of sounds stupid if I just changed it, like, the next video. So that's basically what happened. I just rolled with it.
Nice.
it's a nice
It doesn't
voice.
really make sense. I know you're being full. I know you're full of shit, but I appreciate it, Vumo, or whoever said that. Really,
I
Can't
said
even
it.
remember.
let's get this.
Oh, so,
Wow, first thing Lears says, except movie ask, is God real? So this,
Oh,
I'm guessing.
shit.
I think we've said this before, but we can go. Supoz, do you have a religion?
Are you religious?
If-
is a better question.
If you're comfortable answering the question.
You know, see, okay, so I'm uploading this video later. It's gonna get me shit. These questions, I feel like they're just gonna be really
Listen,
fucked
this
up.
podcast
So
isn't
let's
gonna
just
get anywhere. Nobody's
no,
gonna watch it.
just in case you guys blow up miraculously or something
yeah,
like that.
totally.
I might as well just ruin my career like all in one night. So
Yeah.
so anybody who believes in God, I feel like you're just. I feel like you're fucking. In my opinion, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Honestly. To be honest,
Honest, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I kind of agree with you there. I mean, there's just like a big magical man in the sky who made everything.
God.
It seems kind of far fetched.
Well, your mic is kind of
see-
staticky.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. So basically, if you like believe in like a god or like a religion or something, you're perfectly fine. You do whatever the fuck you want. But just like when people rub off on it, like I grew up a Christian. I grew up in a Christian household.
Yeah.
And I know so many other friends that grow up and like forced into religion and grow up on it, so they're accustomed to it by the time they get older. And one day I was just like, this is fucking stupid. Like, how is this even possible whatsoever? So I just decided I really don't care, and I'd much rather just find out my own way if I believe in it or not, and not have somebody else force it on me. But like when these Christians like hate on gays and just make a big deal about it, they're just a bunch of retards at the end of the day. Like, fuck you. Like, everybody, God, if there is a God, he created everybody, and everybody has different beliefs and shit. But if you're just one of those people who just like rub off your religion and hate on people, then you just go fuck yourself. I feel like that's just gonna be my go-to line this whole podcast. My go-to quote.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically ending your career at this point.
You can believe whatever. Just saying, don't try to like force it on somebody. Don't shove it up their ass. And then expect. Especially like those ISIS fucks.
Yeah, I see.
Bomb in the tower because we don't believe in the same thing.
Yeah, but worse than that, like worse than the people who bombed the World Trade Center, I think it's Jehovah's Witnesses. I feel like they're the ones that are, they should be hated because they're just annoying, really.
They come up to your house,
show up at your
start
doorstep
telling
uninvited
you why
and try
you
to.
should. It's like, no, go away.
Funny story. So a Jehovah's Witness used to live near me.
Oh, I know this
story. Oh god, the pressure's on now. Back in the old house that I used to live in, there's like just Jehovah's Witness that lived right beside me, and I didn't answer the door because I just don't really care for those people, and my shower is near like the front of like the door, which is really weird setup, and I caught the fucker like peeping in, looking through the windows and shit while I was showering, and I was just like, what the fuck? It's kind of weird, really. So yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses, not good people. I'm sorry if any of you guys are Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm just trying to single you guys out.
Damn.
Oh
jeez.
What are the Jehovah? Like, is there anything different between them and like regular Christians?
They're just the ones that like
Christians, or is
knocking
it
at
some weird
people's
cult?
doors and asking you to like, do you want to hear about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? And they try to sell you stuff.
Hey, they do give you free shit though. I did get a free
Sometimes.
Book of Mormon. I got a like some whatever Jehovah's Witness Bible. I got some free pins, but they just sit there with their fucking smiles and their haircuts, and I'm just like, fuck yourself, really. Just leave. Go back on your church bus or wherever you came from.
Jesus Christ. I mean, since we're talking about religion, we might as well give a little context about myself. I live in a Catholic household, and my mom's just kind of like, okay, it's Sunday, we're going to church. I go to church every Sunday, and it's very exhausting because I just have to deal with this. I have to deal with the same shit every Sunday, and it's just like, okay, and then I sit there and zone out. I just don't pay attention. I just have this dead ass look on my face when my parents are listening. When my brother comes into town, he's just as dead as I am. And we're just both sitting there like, I don't want to be here. Both of us don't want to be there, and it sucks. And
right.
I just take it, even though it's shoved down my throat. It's just I'm like, okay, Mom. Yeah, no, seriously. Oh yeah, God, super cool,
See,
No.
funny story. So back in the day, like when I was just like growing up, like I think I was maybe 10, I have to go to this rundown church that my great grandmother was just like a part of. She would go there, like she's been going there for years, and it was just like they wait like so basically everybody comes in, they sit down, they hear some old fucking person talk for like a good 2 hours. But the only thing I remember from like going to those things every weekend or every Saturday or Sunday, whenever, is like they have this little place set. You know, what's it called? Like cribs. It's not like a crib, but it's just like a thing that keeps like little children like in.
Yeah.
It's just like a fort, really.
Like a fence.
And it. Like a fence, but yeah, we fence those little kids in at the church. But so basically, it was like made of like wood, and it had like nails coming out the outside, and there was just little kids in it just beating the shit out of each other. I'm just like, is this normal? That's the only thing I remember from going to like Sunday church was just like they would just put these little kids in like these fenced forts, and I was just like, oh my god, this religion shit's not for me. So. Yeah, ever since then, I was just like, I don't really care.
I got baptized when I was pretty young.
Yeah, same.
So, even if it is true, I'm pretty set. With my luck, it's gonna be like Islam. That's gonna be the right one. I'm gonna end up in hell.
I've done all of it. I've been baptized. I've already been the thing you do when you're a teenager. I did that. No, it's when you're baptized and then confirmation. No. Something else and then confirmation. I don't know. I don't care.
The thing I'm wondering is if you can just get baptized under every single religion, would you have like the other religions feel backstabbed, or would you be able to get into anything you wanted?
I think the rule is if you switch religions, you instantly go to hell. I think that's one of the religions.
Oh, that's nice.
I can't remember exactly, but you can't like the gold rule to religion is you can't switch religions. So. But I also thought of that. Like, if I worship like all the religions, I can't. There's no way I could possibly go to hell then.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
too much time really.
Some.
I mean, like, how do they
take up a lot of
like?
time.
How do they? I mean, how do they expect us to choose? How do the gods? How does he like?
This is getting too
I'm
existential.
gonna put all these religions.
It really is, honestly.
Like,
let's bring up the topics we wrote down.
This is not where I was expecting this to go.
I'd much rather just watch Sunday football. Let's just keep it at that. I'd much rather watch football on Sunday.
I haven't been to church in like 2 years.
Oh, lucky you.
Sounds like one of you guys are roasting in like a microwave. Like rolling around in like Somebody sounds like they're rolling around in an easy bake oven. Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Is it
let's
me?
Let's talk about.
I don't know. It's funny though.
We wanted to bring up our podcast to begin with, and Supoz, how do you feel about all the other podcasts?
How great it is.
In all the other podcasts in this community.
So in this community, I only know like a handful of podcasts. Like, I hate everything. I just found out he had a podcast.
Yeah,
Yet he was like, I guess one of the first YouTube podcasts or whatever. And I watched it, and I was just like, it's just like kind of normal. Like most of the podcasts, like Hot Wet Soup, I just feel like it's just not really for me. I can understand how some people might find it amusing, and those people are probably really boring people. It's just like it's just sitting around like agreeing with each other. Like when Hot Wet Soup had Keemstar on, it's just like there's no really debate. That's why I kind of like Baited, because Hot Wet Soup they basically all ganged up on Keemstar. They both all asked him questions. Shit, they agreed. They hung it out. They probably fucked each other afterwards. But Baited, it's just like a perfect assortment of somewhat like everybody disagreeing, some people agree, and then they move on. But it's just like I can't really force myself to watch a podcast. But on the flip side, I think podcasts on YouTube are just a stupid idea. Now, of course, in your guys' defense, it's just for fun. You're doing it for fun.
Oh, yeah.
But why did they come to YouTube? Like, why didn't they just keep it on wherever the fuck they originated from? Because they just come here and upload it on YouTube, upload their audio file, and it's just like a blank screen, or it's just like their logo or whatever, and it's just like, do they expect people to just sit here and watch it?
I mean, honestly, I just did it on YouTube. Wait, it's because ours is a live podcast. Like, the whole idea of it was to have it live so that we can get live reactions in the chat, live questions, and I just feel like it's a more genuine, easier response because you're in the spotlight automatically. Like, there's no cutting out. There's no. It's very cutthroat. If you say something, it's like, well, you already said it. And it's more fun that way, in my opinion.
And we don't have a single picture. We have a nice little moving background going on. Yeah, it's great. It means ours is much better.
I got you. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Doing it live and stuff like that makes sense. But it's just like, the way I perceived it was just like, it's just like a single picture. Like, do they actually expect people to, like the people, I'm talking on the sense of people that upload their podcast instead of doing it live.
Yeah.
It's just like a single picture, and I'm just like, the fuck is this shit? Like, do they actually expect people to watch it? It's just, I don't really know. It's my opinion, really, but a lot of people disagree.
And also, another thing, I mean, people are enjoying themselves in chat. Like, Atlas X Ghost is in there. There's people just talking it up in there, and I feel like it's more interactive with the people. Like, it's just, I feel like it's different. It's just, of course, it's not any.
I like how he says Beta's the only one worth.
Yeah, and he's in here.
And then he's watching ours.
Yeah, Atlas X Ghost. Oh God.
Okay. Well, a lot of shit went down this week. I wanted to bring that up, and there's no smooth transition. So let's just talk about Nick Cash's video on Leafy is here. His exposed video, some would call it. No, it is an exposed video because he basically like leaked DMs and shit.
Listen, I am uploading my video right now on Nick Cash. I don't know if it's live or not. And since, I don't know if it's just like up or not yet, but, basically I just think it was just a bunch of shit. Like, Nick Cash agreed to a bunch of stuff. He could have just said no to like Leafy's demands. I just feel like it was just a bunch of shit, really. It could have been resolved like through just ignoring Leafy or just saying no, but he wanted to make the video because iDubbbz made that video and it exploded, and then just it was just like a trend. It was like the Leafy trend at the time, so that's why I feel like he did it. It was worthless though.
Right, it was like the whole bandwagon thing again. Like, as soon as Keemstar started getting a lot of shit, everybody jumped on that, and then it was just, this is just the exact same situation. Because honestly, I mentioned it earlier and we were in a call, but I said something like damn it, I lost my train of thought. If Nick Cash had uploaded his video first and then iDubbbz would have uploaded his, he would have had a lot more respect from like everybody. But no, it kind of looks like now everybody thinks he's getting shit, now I can do it.
I think it's kind of like how H3 did the Leafy rant after he got exposed for making fun of an autistic person. I would have liked the video a lot more if he actually did it before that was public.
Yeah. People start making exposed videos when other content creators are under fire, so it just makes them look shittier.
Yeah.
And what's funny about these people that make these videos after some bigger YouTuber, it's mostly a bigger YouTuber that starts the trend, of course, because they have a big audience. So what they do is they have all these other, YouTubers just making videos on the same topic, pretty much saying the same shit. Everybody is one-sided in the situation. Nobody opens their eyes.
Right.
If people did open their eyes in this whole situation with Nick and Leafy, they would know that Nick is not in the right whatsoever at all. Like, why the fuck should somebody feel bad for somebody who agrees to most of the shit that Leafy offered? The first part of it, the first part of Nick's video, the first like little deal they had was Nick crossed his fingers. He didn't have a set in stone agreement. Leafy was just like, you know what, I like your animations and stuff like that. Would you make me one? Nick was just like, sure. And then he crossed his fingers hoping that Leafy would give him a shout out, when in reality nothing was written down, nothing was agreed on. Leafy didn't have to do shit, but he gave him a shout out anyways. And Leafy isn't in the right whatsoever, because if somebody takes time to make something for you,
they were
at least
both
give
in the
them
wrong, but doesn't excuse the fact that.
Yeah.
And then
See,
when Leafy offered to pay him, that was kind of slimy because Leafy knew he was gonna make a shit ton of money. You have to remember that he only offered him like $20-$50 when he's making like 1,000.
See, that's a key point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt
the
you.
shout
That's a
out
key
is
point,
like
though.
whatever, right? Like, but he should be making more money off of that because Leafy made a shit ton of money then. He makes more now, but like
so to answer that, to come back with that, that is the most like important part of the whole thing, because that's the second thing. That's like the second deal that Leafy offered him. Nick didn't like the first deal that Leafy made, where he gave him a shout out in the description. Then Leafy came back to him like 2 weeks later and was just like, can you make me another animation? And that beforehand, before they made the deal, Nick was just like, yeah, man, but could you give me a proper shout out this time? Leafy instantly said, yeah, it's not really shout out worthy, but I can pay you. $20 is slimy as fuck, don't get me wrong, and he made so much money off of that. But the fact of the matter is, Nick fucking accepted it. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Yeah. It's like $20. Right. Why is Leafy getting the shit when Nick fucking accepted it?
You know what else? Like, honestly, like, Leafy has a second channel, and he re-uploaded those same animations, and he gets money off of those too. Yeah, why wouldn't Nick just Skype message him and be like, hey, can you not upload those and make money off of them? But like, no, he mentioned in his video he's been a pussy the whole time, and yeah, he has, and you shouldn't feel bad because, like, hey, you should have said something.
See, here's another thing that I want to bring up. Uploading those on a second channel is slimy as fuck, yes. I feel like. But think about it like this. If somebody uses something of yours and you don't want them to, you could easily flag them and they can get the video taken down. There has to be a reason as to why Nick didn't do that. So my theory is that everybody just believed what Nick said, just like everybody believed with what Grade A and fucking Leafy said about Keem. They just believe what Nick said. It's Nick's word. How does everybody know that that's the truth? So how do you know that Nick didn't just like make some really shit? I don't really know.
It's just everybody jumping on the bandwagon, honestly.
It really is, honestly.
Bringing that up, Elvis's video that isn't even up anymore. I didn't get to watch it, but it's like a perfect example of how like, oh, Nick made a video, I better make one too.
And Elvis is like that in a lot of situations. I do respect the guy because he did take it down. He asked me to mention because I was actually going to add his video into my video, and he was just going to be like, at least tell him that I unmonetized it. And I was just like, okay, I'll tell him that. It really doesn't make fucking sense considering who really cares if you unmonetize it. The video's still up, but he did take it down. And it literally was an exact clone of Elvis's video, or Hey Watch Your Mouth's video. It literally was.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it, but I heard you guys told me that it was just Nick's video re-uploaded.
It was. The video was all right, but I mean, I feel like you definitely only did that because Hey Watch Your Mouth did it first. Like half of his video was just other people's shit.
Yeah, it really was. But he took it down, so I guess I feel like it's because he got backlash for it. And if you're gonna shit on somebody, at least be able to take the shit. But that
it was like up for only like 12 hours, and then like if you're gonna do something, stick to it and don't pussy out. It's like it's already up.
Exactly. But Elvis is in it for the views, I feel like. But
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's just and going back to the whole Nick thing, like. At the same time, people need to realize that people can be friendly on YouTube and want to work with you without thinking, oh, you're a bigger YouTuber, I'm going to benefit from it. And that's exactly what Nick did. He didn't think of Leafy as like some cool, rad fucking friend or anything like that. Yeah, he used that as an opportunity, and that's why he got pissed off, because Leafy fucked him before Nick could fuck him, really, and use him. So that's the way I see it.
Right.
Yeah, these are good points now I think about it.
Speaking about the whole friendly thing, it was the same situation with H3 and Leafy. They were friendly, not friends. And that was said on the Baited fucking podcast, if anybody watched it, because obviously you did. And it was just like, people said that they were friends, and then in their videos they said they were friends, and it's like, well, you kind of gave off the impression that you guys were friends with each other, and then it turns out
yeah, exactly.
And then
but I just want to I just want to let everybody know that most YouTubers on this site will manipulate the fuck out of literally their audience and other people. So just because somebody says something doesn't mean it's the absolute truth. And that's what's stupid about some of the viewers, like some of the people that watch videos on YouTube. They go and watch these videos and they think, wow, this person's telling the absolute truth because words are coming out of his mouth. Well, no. Just because somebody said something doesn't mean they're absolutely telling the truth. Like Leafy and Grade, they're two big YouTubers, right, of course. But two people saying the same thing, of course, it made it sound believable. But in the end, it was a bunch of lies, and yeah, it was a bunch of shit. Everything is just a bunch of shit on YouTube nowadays. But
yeah, I remember back when it used to be about entertainment, and now it's just a drama and shit for trying to expose everybody and trying to get money out of it.
It was around 2 weeks ago when Wild Spartans made a video saying how Leafy was going to be the new punching bag of YouTube, and he couldn't have been more right. It's like in a big old bandwagon. He's like the new Keemstar.
But, okay, so, not to discredit Wild Spartans, but he knows how to... sorry, that topic has to be Wild Spartans, unfortunately. But he knows how to take what other people are thinking and saying and put them in a video. Now, he was pretty much right, spot on with that. Wait, did he upload that before or after the iDubbbz video?
I think
after.
I'm pretty sure.
After.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no. I need a fact. I'm gonna fact check that. But yeah, keep going.
So basically, he is really good. Now, I don't agree with his videos whatsoever. I said that in my video. I just think it's just a bunch of shit. You're repeating what everybody else has already said. But he does it. I can't discredit the dude because he takes what other people say and are thinking and uses that to hate on the already hated. So that's how he was growing so fast, in my opinion. That is how he is just doing it rather good. Now, I will credit him if it was before the iDubbbz video, but if it's after, it's just like, yeah. But yeah, I already took the piss out of Wild Spartans, but the dude doesn't like me now, apparently.
No, it was after the iDubbbz video. The thumbnail says no chin, and the title is Leafy, the next punching bag of YouTube.
Yeah, see, it's most definitely obvious that if some bigger YouTuber rails, yeah, it really was. Don't if you're watching this, Wild Spartans, I don't hate on you. It's just come the fuck on, say something new, really.
Oh shit. Speaking of the whole Leafy bandwagon thing, nobody's really jumping on Grade. You said Grade earlier. Nobody's really jumping on him, and it was brought up on the Baited podcast as well, and that reminded me like, oh, you're right. Like everybody just kind of forgot about Grade in this situation. Well, some people forgot, but the majority has been manipulated into like, oh, like fuck Leafy, like Leafy this, Leafy that. But like, it wasn't mentioned at all. And Nick is like, did Nick even bring up Grade in his video?
No, he purposely didn't name drop Grade for some reason. Because it was pretty obvious that he
snakish in itself.
It said Leafy and another YouTuber. But
yeah, no, and another YouTuber is great. Like it was those two big people that decided like, oh, Keemstar's our friend, but we can get a fuck ton of views if we like throw them under this invisible bus. It's like,
yeah, see, like the attention spans on viewers are really small. So if fucking Leafy died one day, people will forget about it because something new happened the next. It's just like that. But the reason that nobody's bringing up Grade A, in my opinion, is because iDubbbz didn't make a video on Grade A or feature him or anything like this. This whole situation is on Leafy, and how it works on it's just like it's like an invisible how do you say it? It's like an invisible assortment of categories with a video that comes out. So for example, before I get way off topic, if one big YouTuber makes a video, let's just say iDubbbz on Leafy, and another big YouTuber makes a video on Leafy, which is Hey Watch Your Mouth. He's pretty big right now. He has a lot of views on his video. So everybody's just going to constantly think, oh, all these bigger YouTubers are, mentioning Leafy and shit like that. I'm just like, everybody's gonna forget about grade A, and it worked in his favor this time, really. So that's why I feel like everybody forgot about grade A. It's because the whole topic's on Leafy, and you gotta weigh this time. Grade A, Mexican
Right.
piece of shit or whatever you are.
Also mentioned earlier, it's like the whole situation with FouseyTube and RiceGum. How once that came out, FouseyTube went under fire, but nobody really talked about RiceGum at all. He was just kind of like floating around while FouseyTube was like just getting the piss taken out of him like the whole time.
Right. See, with that situation, it was kind of weird because.
No, I'm just saying they're similar.
Yeah, they're similar, but like everybody in the community dislikes RiceGum and FouseyTube, so that's why I thought it was weird that RiceGum wasn't getting shit on as well. It was all FouseyTube, but yeah, I see how they're similar.
It's because I think everybody felt RiceGum was a pawn. Too stupid to understand it in the grand scheme of things.
I think somebody else brought up this point, but I mean, crap, what was it? Just a second. Oh yeah, I remember. Somebody brought this up, but I think RiceGum should have gotten more shit than Fousey, because like RiceGum's whole channel is like about drama. If like none of the Musically kids like actually talked back about him, he would probably still be at like 50,000 subs,
right?
Doing vlogs and commentaries.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't like. Are fake pranks frowned upon in the community these days? Like, I don't really necessarily agree with that. Like, it's entertaining. They have to go out of their way to make these fake pranks and stuff like that. Like, growing up, I was disheartened when I found out that the Jerry Springer show was staged, and I still to this day don't even believe that. Yeah, well, yeah. Maury though, thankfully, that's still good. But Jerry Springer, it was just like all these people going apeshit and doing crazy stuff. This has to be real. Growing up, and I thought it was, and then come to find out it's not, and it's just like, oh well, I still watch it because it's like really entertaining, and that's how I think fake pranks are on YouTube. I'd much rather see somebody do a fake prank and pretend to beat the shit out of somebody than somebody actually going out and doing it. Like that one guy, I can't remember what his name is, but he actually does real pranks and he fucks with people, and that's where I draw the line, really. But with fake pranks, I just feel like it's entertaining. Just enjoy it while it's here, but it's obviously ruined a lot of the genres. So, oh well, I'm glad I'm not in that community.
Yeah, it could be worse. You could be a prankster.
Yeah, really.
All right. What else do we have here?
So, what other things?
Oh, Pyro apologizing earlier.
Yeah, I actually. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to talk for this one. I didn't even see that.
He basically just tweeted out
so
that
during...
you say, Thomas.
Okay, so during the baited podcast, H3 was going off on Pyro about how he gave his genuine apology to Pyro for saying like talking shit about him and the whole don't give Pyro a platform to defend himself thing. But then afterwards, Pyro gave the apology to Leafy for his H3 video to make him look like he was a two-timing scumbag, like for apologizing or sucking up to him. But so then afterwards, Pyro apologized to him, and now apparently they're the hatchet.
Yeah. It was basically like H3 went off on Pyro like a lot on the baited podcast. Pyro listened to the podcast and he was like, oh, I should probably apologize because H3 kind of hates me. So yeah, they were in a Skype call for a couple hours and apparently they're cool now.
Yeah, see, that's just like a misunderstanding, really.
Yeah.
But I just want to let everybody know that, and I'm not trying to sound conceited or anything, but I'm in like Skype groups and Skype chats and shit like that with these bigger YouTubers. And it's just so crazy how everybody talks shit about everybody and anybody. And there's this guy named Jonas, he's my friend, and he basically said it like pretty damn well. Like, come 2017-18, friends are just going to be turning on friends just to get views and shit like that. It's going to be pretty crazy.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's kind it's putting a dampering on things, considering you can't really have friends because this person's being friendly because they want my subscribers, or they're
You're
just
just
gonna
gonna
talk
be
shit
like
about me.
paranoid the whole time. Oh, is this person cool, or do they just want subs? Like, are they gonna backstab me? It's gonna be a very vicious cycle. And,
just
I'm only friends with Denise because of her subs.
oh,
Just to be honest.
cunt.
But the way I see it is be friends and don't forget about the people from the very beginning is how I see it, because you don't have anything in the very beginning. They can't use you, but it's been going good for me ever since. So I'll stick to that.
Yeah. And speaking of friends, I also wrote down here that Leafy essentially has no friends to defend him anymore. He's like been on an island that had like a bunch of
his Colossal.
Yeah, but what kind of friend is that? Like I don't know what Colossal's doing.
Like he even said that he's not gonna defend Leafy anymore because he got sick of it.
Yeah.
But he said
that he gets on with him, right? And like they can chat or something. But that shouldn't be a reason to still be friends with
He
the
says
guy.
that they're friends.
See, the reason you want somebody like Colossal to be your friend, because he's probably the most open-minded person that I've literally ever seen. And you want the open-minded people, the one that'll tell you, you know what, you're my friend, but I'm just going to tell you you're being fucking retarded right now. But most people won't do that because most people just want to see you fucking burn so they can go and be on top, really.
Right.
But that's why, and I don't feel bad for Colossal for doing that, honestly, because Leafy is fucking up. It's gonna give Colossal a bad reputation for defending him all these times, and Leafy pretty much, I don't really know if he has friends or not anymore, but he only has himself to blame.
Yeah, there's no way he can have friends besides Colossal or whatever. But it's so stupid.
It really is, honestly.
Like I mentioned it also before, like I'm just gonna bring up these points, that he was sitting on top. He was friends with Keemstar and stuff. They were all like close knit. And then H3H3 said himself that they were like the hierarchy of like this community. They're just kind of up there. Nobody could fuck with them. But then like this business decision was probably the worst business decision you could have ever done. Like,
let me ask you guys something. Who do you think is the hierarchy of this community now?
That's a hard one.
I mean, isn't it the person with the most subs? Like with
Well,
the
not
biggest fan
technically.
base that could like fuck you over?
Just a second.
Isn't it like a hierarchy that's like a person on top, and the person on top is the one with the most followers? And I think Leafy has the most loyal followers I've ever seen. Anybody can agree that like they're the most disgusting people on the planet.
Right. So basically what I meant by
They will
that
defend
was
him to the grave.
Yeah, so basically what I meant by that was you said that Leafy, Keem, and Grade were like the hierarchies or whatever.
No, not Grade. I don't remember who else, but basically them, sure.
Yeah, so they were all in like a little group or whatever, and they were on top. But there's people like Markiplier, PewDiePie, they have more... What I meant by that was, who's like the most well-respected...
Are game commentators also in this community?
Well,
they don't like talk about like drama and stuff, though.
The way PewDiePie has been acting, he's been He's
more of this. Yeah. He's more in this community now than the others.
Yeah, Markiplier doesn't even associate with this community at all.
Yeah, let me rephrase that. The people on the hated side of YouTube, the ones that shit on people.
Right.
Who would you think? Mm-hmm. Because Leafy, I wouldn't consider him because he fucked himself. Yeah, I'd also say iDubbbz as well.
iDubbbz is up there, dude.
He came out of nowhere as well. Like, I feel like it would be iDubbbz just from the fact that if somebody knows that he's making a video on somebody, everybody instantly knows they're about to get fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
Their channel is going to be at stake. I would also have to say iDubbbz, yeah. Leafy was up there, but that one mistake fucked him big time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Who else is? So what was our next topic?
It's just so stupid. Leafy's actually a retard. Things could have been so different for him. Because I was gonna bring up, he apologized to Nick, right? But
yeah, it was a terrible apology.
Supoz, you said why he apologized to Nick, but he didn't apologize to Keemstar.
Yeah, I was just curious about that. What are your guys' thoughts on that, really?
Because essentially Leafy
I mean, if you're
literally
gonna
tried to
apologize to
destroy
Nick,
his
why not?
career. Like the whole plan was to just fuck over Keemstar.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
mean,
true in a way. It's just
now that the go
Right.
ahead.
I'm just I don't know. Like I don't really have like a big say so in it, but it was just weird that he would apologize to Nick because he's like the smaller YouTuber, and I just feel like the only reason he apologized to Nick is because, well, in Leafy's eyes, I don't feel like he did really anything wrong to Nick, but Nick is making this video making him look bad. Of course, through everybody else's eyes, he didn't credit Nick. Everybody hates Leafy for that. I just think that's pretty unfair. I feel like more people should be open-minded and go rewatch Hey Watch Your Mouse video and then come and make a speculation.
Right. And Leafy's done some scummy shit in the past, like the whole thing with Solid Shibe. Like there's just things I could count. And so many points from the Baited podcast, I'm sorry. But it was also said that Nick Cash only said 3 bad things about Leafy in that video, and that there was like 6 things, and he only like shot 3 bullets.
Yeah. I don't get why he doesn't
Nick
just do it
still
all
has
in one
more.
go.
Nick has more shit to say about Leafy, but he kept it
See-
out of the video for some reason.
I think he's only doing that for like money, right? I think he's not doing that for money.
see,
so he can make
this-
He's
two
milking
videos
it. He's gonna make a part 2.
Yeah, exactly my fucking point. How many videos did Keem or Leafy make on each other? Nick fucking brought that up because he's gonna milk the fuck out of the situation.
Oh my god.
And what's really funny is usually they keep their bigger points in the first video so they have something to start with. So if that was Nick's biggest points, this is gonna be really fucking hilarious to watch if he uploads more videos.
Oh Jesus Christ. And looking back, all of Leafy's videos on Keemstar are exactly the same. They all say the same shit. So basically, Keemstar was talking shit behind me and my good friend Grady Underay's back. Like, that's such pussy shit. Who cares? Who cares if they were talking shit? Like, ugh.
Yeah,
talk it out in DMs. Jeez, that's why it looked so fake. But everybody was just tricked into it, including myself. I hated Keemstar, and I still kind of do. But like, I can.
I love Keem now.
Right.
No, Jesus Christ.
His show is a lot better now. You gotta admit. I mean, it's better than it used to be, anyways.
Oh, God.
I would have an argument for that, but I don't really care about those news shows, Scarce and Keem.
I'm not subscribed to him, but I'm just saying they've gotten better recently.
Right. I just like what you just brought up, Denise. It should have been solved in the DMs. Well, why didn't Nick solve it in the DMs? Why didn't he explain? Look, I'm not really happy with what you're doing. And then if Leafy comes back and tries to manipulate him again, just walk the fuck away. Why do you have to make a video? It's because you wanted it to get views, you dumb potato-looking piece of shit.
Didn't Nick say in his video that he would message Leafy and then he wouldn't reply, and Leafy would only message him when he needed something from
Exactly.
Nick?
So why the fuck would you write back to that? Why wouldn't you just like, oh,
he was blinded by the numbers.
It's blinded by the numbers, but like, just he's an adult. Like he should know. Look,
he was intimidated. I guess is like one way to say it. It doesn't. I mean.
Yeah, that's one way to think of it, but at the same time,
both sides here. I'm trying to see what the fuck somebody with 20K would think about somebody with 2 million talking to you. It's like you're talking to a god essentially.
Right.
It's scary. It has to be scary. So you just don't kind of want to upset them because you know they could make a video on you and just fuck you over or something like that.
I absolutely want to take Nick's side in that situation because he was blinded. He was a smaller YouTuber. If he was maybe 15 or 16 years old.
Oh, like
but
Shorty.
He's not. He's like a 20 fucking 5 or 6 or however the fuck old years old. He's a grown adult and he got manipulated by a little kid who he could have just walked away from. That's why I don't really sympathize with Nick whatsoever in the situation. But of course people will have different opinions and stuff like that, and
I mean, I'm gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say who told me. A friend of mine said that he knows Leafy. And he was like, well, Leafy doesn't plan on making this a thing forever. Leafy literally told this guy that he plans on doing this shit for another 2 years, make a shit ton of money, and then just stop. And, like, retire with, like, a shit ton of money.
He
That's
could do
literally
that.
his entire plan.
I mean, it'd probably be best.
Uploading
at
a
this
10-minute or 20-minute
Everybody
video
hates him,
every
and if
single
he-
day for the next 2 years. He'll have so much money he won't even have to do anything for the rest of his life.
Hey, but that could be true. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he should already know. Listen, I'm gonna bring up something. I was talking to Dolan Dark about this. You guys don't stop your stream at like 1 hour 1 minute, do you?
I mean, we can go on for a little bit more, but
Okay.
I mean,
So
you're about to bring up
basically,
another point,
if
so
Lears-
just go.
I think Lears is asleep at this point.
Lears, did you die? I'm sorry, Lears.
I mean,
Rest
it's
in
late as
peace.
fuck where he is. It's okay.
I think he's asleep.
But basically, I was talking to Dolan about this, or Jay. I was talking to Dolan about this, and he brought up, like, I was talking to him about the video I'm making like that, and I was just like, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh my god, these Red Bulls are getting to my head. Oh
about
my
solid
god.
Shy.
No, it wasn't about Solid Shy. Fuck. I literally just went brain dead.
Oh no.
Whoa. The reason that I feel like Leafy won't credit people the way that they want to be credited is because I feel like Leafy himself knows that his content isn't all that good, and it's really simplistic. Like, it's really easy to make. So if he gives a shout out to somebody that actually makes good content and a lot of work goes into it, they might go and watch their videos and forget all about Leafy and realize, hey, this is pretty fucking stupid. We're gonna watch the new guy. That's why I feel like he doesn't do that.
You know, that is a good point. I haven't really thought about it like that.
That's actually a really good point.
Honestly, with all these Leafy fangirls and everything, I wouldn't be surprised if they still stayed either way.
Oh, for sure.
There's
For
people
sure.
that like threatened to kill themselves, threatened to kill themselves if Leafy didn't follow them back. Like, what the fuck?
So, the guy who cut Leafy into his arm.
Oh my god.
Is that? I can't. I thought that was funny.
See,
Oh,
people are really fucked these days. I really hope they're not
We love
Americans,
you,
because
Calvin.
we have enough bad shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we basically talked about every single thing.
What was really
So we can
funny?
get- we can-
What was really funny about this was we mostly talked about situations, and we were just like, forget about the people with the questions. Fuck them. Let's talk about the bigger shit.
Honestly,
Yeah, we need to get those
we
views
didn't get
somehow.
any good questions, to be fair. Just
Yeah,
shit
that's
about
fine.
you
Alright,
being
I'll
a
make-
condom, in all honesty.
I'll
Yeah,
make
true.
I'll take one last look.
All right.
Yeah, comments these days they're pretty unfunny. Like,
They're all memes. None of them are serious.
exactly.
I mean, if you want to actually get in there, you'd have to ask serious questions. Because
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to do fuck, marry, kills every single time.
Me either.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
It was. We did it for the first one because we didn't have any guests. But I mean, you gotta-
Okay,
I'm really
let me
glad
just-
we had differing.
Let me ask you guys
All
a
right.
question. What is
Alright.
your guys' favorite YouTuber if you had to single out one?
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, I think it's Bionic Pig. I just really like the great show on YouTube and stuff.
Philip DeFranco. That guy I
Ah,
watch every day.
What the fuck is that? This is a weird assortment of responses. I did not honestly expect them.
I
Hey,
like Philip DeFranco. He's nice.
Hey Lears, what's your favorite YouTuber?
Oh,
Wow.
it's Chubb's mate.
Jesus Christ. Crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
sorry.
he's-
What about you, Supoz?
Yeah, do you have a favorite YouTuber?
So after all the editing that goes into my videos, I really like the people that put quality instead of quantity, really. I don't know if you guys know a guy by the name of oh fuck, what's his name? Shit, hold on, let me bring it up. Hold on. where is that?
People typing "rip Lears" in the chat.
What's his name? Shit. Oh, I want to remember. No.
Sad.
Hold on. I'll remember him.
So I wasn't in the last podcast, but now Lears isn't in this podcast.
Oh, Alice Sex
Oh,
said Kindle War.
Oh, I know. Okay. So basically, as I was saying, I like quality over quantity just because I'm just that type of person. Do you guys know a YouTuber by the name of Elliot Rogers?
Nope.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. For
It
the
sounds
people
familiar,
that do, maybe in the chat. I feel like Elliot Rodgers is gonna make a comeback. He's more of a quality over quantity person.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he hasn't uploaded in a good 2 years.
Oh.
But I'm anticipating something. There's a reason. I guess if you guys didn't know, he's the dude who went out and shot a bunch of people because his girls didn't like him or something. So he made videos on YouTube.
What?
I'm not your favorite YouTuber.
Wait, who?
Like I said, quality over quantity. He's taking his time.
Yeah, just just shooting people up. It's great.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking. Like okay, you guys didn't hear about. Oh my God! So
I
all
know,
this.
I know what you're talking about now. I know.
Denise, what the fuck?
Listen, who went out and shot people?
Elliot Rodgers. He's a YouTuber. He's my favorite, just because quality over quantity is how I see it. But because girls didn't like him, so we uploaded these videos. It's funny how we talk about all this new stream stuff, but let's just bring up fucking Elliot Rodgers. He's this YouTuber who bitched about girls not liking him in his videos, and he goes out and just records himself, and right before he shot up a bunch of people and shot himself, he made a bunch of cringy videos on YouTube.
Shot himself.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he shot himself. Rest in peace, Elliot Rodgers, piece of shit. But I'm waiting for that new video to come out. I'll still wait.
Man, maybe who knows? Maybe if this God stuff is real, he'll make a video.
Oh, that kind of takes the piss.
I Google Elliot Rodgers on May 2013, 2014. Elliot Rodgers killed 6 people and injured 14 others before taking his own life.
See, but his videos.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, Supoz. Shut up.
I just.
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out to the Three Creeps podcast. This was a mistake.
Yeah.
Hey, I had fun though.
Yeah, this was good. Okay, Goodbye, everybody.
Good luck, Elliot Rodgers.
Yeah, I think Lears died. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Lears. Chilling with Elliot Rodgers in the strip club in heaven.
Jesus Christ.